Hello, it's Boxing Bros UK, and I am with former Cruiserweight World Champion, the gentleman. How you doing?
Yeah, all good. Thank you, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. Happy to be here. How are you feeling after your last fight?
Yeah, feeling good. Pleased with the result. Pleased with the performance. Another 12 rounds banked. Always knew it was gonna be tough and be able to take shots. So very pleased with how it went.
So I wanted to ask, what made you pick that opponent? Because he was like, in boxing they call him a who needs him man. Like, not really well known, but it's a tough fight for not much reward. Why did you pick that opponent?
Yeah, we got offered him, and it was. I need to get back in the world title picture. He's highly ranked with the governing bodies, so we got offered him, and it made sense. I knew my attributes would be good enough to beat him, and they were. So, and like I said, highly ranked with the governing bodies. It puts me in a good position and ready for a world title shot. Okay,
so my next question goes in the bin. No Vidal Riley fight for you in the future?
No, I mean, look, Vidal's on a great course. He's a great win against Chev the other day in a real crossroads fight. I think me and him would, if it ever happened, he'd have to sort of take a leap of faith next against a real big world level contender, and then it'd have to be the fight after if I got the world title shot. But I think he's a lot younger than me and on his own path and getting managed, and I wish him all the best.
That would be a great fight with you two, like raw with a slick boxer. Like, yeah, would be nice. So, what's your plans moving on then? The next fight?
Just looking at the world champions, they're all tied up in belts at the moment, so we have to wait and see who's got what belts after those fights and what their plans are. But for me, it's looking at a world title.
I think Jai Optaia is fighting soon, isn't
he? Yeah, he's boxing soon. You've got Badou Jack fighting this weekend against Noel McCallion for the WBC. Zerdo Ramirez has got the, obviously, WBA or WBO. He's fighting Dortkus for his WBA, because he's a mandatory. So they're all a bit tied up, but that's fine. For now, I need a bit of a rest, and then we'll see where we go.
Because they're all fighting soon, and you've just fought, they'll all kind of be ready around the same time to fight next?
Yeah, you think so, yeah.
Which path are you going to take? Which world champion? Any who's free?
Yeah, any of them. From what I hear on the grapevine is that Optaia and Zerdo are looking to fight towards the end of the year, which leaves the WBC. So that would be, at the moment, is the most likely route, but you never know.
Who is that champion?
Badou Jack's fighting Noel McCallion. Badou Jack's got it. Noel McCallion was the former champion. And I think, so they'll be fighting each other this weekend in Riyadh on the Canelo undercard. And I'll be keeping a close eye on that.
Okay, I'm going to ask you three rounds. That's what we do on Boxing Bros UK. So give me your 3 fighters who are active, and not someone like who are in and out of retirement. 3 fighters that are active that you like to watch. I think when they're fighting, you want to watch them. They're fight. 3.
Usyk.
Yep.
I'm going to go bias in my gym because I love watching them, and I'm going to go Ellie Scotney. And Caroline Dubois, two phenomenal females who are world champions. So their styles excite me, and obviously I have a personal connection with them too.
Okay, cool. Now, 3 fighters you love watching their fights who are dead or retired. Anyone from history, you can go fast.
George Groves, love watching him box.
Is he stood over there?
No. He was always my favourite fighter watching him. I'm good friends now with George, but love watching George. Sugar Ray Leonard, love watching Sugar Ray Leonard, and we'll go with Evander Holyfield. Just cruiserweight, obviously went up to heavyweight, but yeah, just stylistically loved him.
Yeah, a bit like you. So. Last one. What is the worst thing about a training camp for you? Like you hate doing every time that you think, I hate it.
For me, it's just missing family. I've got a son who will be 3 next month, and I hate being away from him and watching him grow. I miss so many of his first steps, first words, and stuff like that. So that for me is just saying goodbye on a Sunday night to go to camp for the week is the hardest thing for me.
So when you go in camp, you like go abroad in a room 12 weeks, no.
No, just weekly. It's just I go away on a Sunday night and I come back on a Friday, but I come up to London on a Sunday night. I'm from Bournemouth. I don't see him all week. I come home at the weekend, and then it's hard to be present when you're there because you're thinking about boxing and you haven't been there all week. So he's not used to having me there. So yeah, that's always the hardest thing for me.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for giving me your time, Chris Billiam Smith, and well done on your win.
Thank you, mate.
Good things for you in the future.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers, mate.